Okay, here we're going to select millimeters for 3D printing. Hit start using SketchUp. Now once your file comes up, it's going to have a MakerBot replica. We don't have this printer, but go ahead and select it and delete it. This just gives you kind of an idea on how big your piece can be or should be. So now notice that the second square I'm drawing had like a line, and that's just because it was standing upright. You've got to be careful. Now I've put a second square down for a reference as I'm creating. Draw my line on the inside. That way whenever I make my circle and do my follow me tool, I'll have a reference there. But oh, it's not flat, so it was made wrong. So go back through, delete everything, redraw everything. Now I'm going to click the follow me tool after I clean everything up. Perfect. Select the middle, delete it. Now I'm going to make it a component. Once I make it a component, then what I can do is I can take and copy it and make multiples, and that's what I want. Here soon I'm going to start copying and pasting and creating multiples. Now what I'm going to do is start rotating them, changing the sizes of them, and creating a composition that looks best for what I'm looking for. Change the sizes of them. Now, when you're changing these and make them smaller or taller, notice that I'm grabbing the center of it and pulling it up taller, because whenever you shrink it, it makes everything proportionally shrink down. And we want these to be about the same height. So be making sure that you're paying attention to how tall each piece is, whether it's bigger or smaller. Alright, now that I've gotten the composition I want, I'm going to take and I'm going to select all four of them and make them a component. So right click, component, save it. Now what I can do is select it and it's one, and I can move it around, I can copy and paste it, and keep continually changing the compositions, and you're going to see me altering everything. Now that I have the height of everything properly, both the stamp and also the relief part of my stamp, now what I'm doing is selected all four of those and made those a component. And now I'll shrink those down, make them larger. And then I'll continue copying and pasting these and rearranging them again. Okay, now I'm selecting the whole thing, going to make the entire thing a component, so it's just one. Anytime it gets moved, it's fine. Then I'm going to go to File, Save As, Mr. Shorjan's set of triangles, something that I'm always going to know. And then whenever I print yours, I can get you yours back to you easier instead of saying whose is this in front of the class. Lastly, what you're going to do is you're going to hit File, Export as STL. Then you're just going to hit Export and then click Save again.